You ever think about Roman soldiers? I do. Let's talk about it. You ever think about Roman soldiers? I do. Not just because they were tough, but because they stood together. They didn't fight alone. Their shields were interlocked. Discipline was tight. Purpose was clear. But here we are, modern men, fighting invisible battles with no one besides ourselves. I read something the other day. 174 global studies show that 1 in 5 adults deal with mental struggles. That's not a sign of weakness. That's a reality. Hold up. You might be the provider, the protector, the guy who never cracks. But on the inside, you're hurting. And you don't feel like there's a space for you to say it out loud. I remember when I first became a recruiter, we'd have these big all-hands trainings. Every office from Georgetown down to Alamo would meet in San Antonio. There was this tradition. The new guys had to stand up and introduce themselves. The other 6 did their usual stand up, name, rank, sit back down. But not me. My boss made me memorize a speech from Gladiator. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North. Except, he made me insert my name, my assigned sectors, and my wildest ambition as a recruiter. At the time, I hated it. I was embarrassed, especially when the recruiter instructor laughed and said, "Okay, Nicholas Francis." But looking back now, that moment forged me into something. My boss wasn't trying to humiliate me. He was inviting me to prove my loyalty. To show I'd go all in for the mission and the team. And you know what? We crushed it. We built an identity, we won, we led, all together. And it reminds me of this. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10, where he says, "After you've suffered a little while, the God of all grace himself will restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you." See, I was embarrassed, uncomfortable, but even then, God reached in and he used it to sharpen, to teach me what I was made of. And that's the kind of God we serve. He puts us in the forge, not to destroy us, but to build us up. Just like those Roman soldiers, we've got to link shields, have each other's backs, and know God's right behind us. So yeah, maybe you feel like you're falling apart, but maybe you're not falling apart. Maybe you're being rebuilt. So stand firm, link shields, and let the God of all grace restore what the world has tried to crush. It feels dark now, but remember, I'm here. I'll be here for 191 more mornings, rain or shine, talking through the things that men, leaders, and fathers struggle to overcome. So hit that subscribe button, follow along, and let's see what we can build together. All right, day 174 down. Remember, be kind, be great, dial it in, and most importantly, keep on sending it. Fun fact, the Gladiator speech still gives me chills to this day. It's definitely one of the greatest movies of all time. Moral of the story, sometimes you go through the hardest parts of your life just to look back and think, holy shit, I made it. All right, it's time to get my ass to work. It's cleanse butt cheeks time. Let's go.